This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Alright, before we jump into another draft for Ikoria, Lair, Behemoths, I want to remind everyone my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their website by clicking on the link in the description below if you're watching on YouTube, or the panel below on Twitch. If you go that way, that's my referral link, and they will know I sent you there, so check them out. They have a bunch of everything, including Ikoria. Well, he's not the most exciting mythic rare to get. He's a human lord, which is nice. He has some nice abilities, but he's not, like, incredible. That said, neither is this pack. Sanctuary Lockdown is very similar to Kudro. Trumpeting Gnar is good, but I don't think something I really want to be first picking. So I think it basically comes down to these two different human build-arounds, which is kind of an awkward place to be, because it's likely somebody will take the other human build-around out of this pack, at which point it will be, humans probably won't be that open. Still, I think it's probably what we take. It's on a similar level to these two cards, and it's not super replaceable, so we'll take him. We may not end up playing him, but I don't think the opportunity cost there was too high. Okay, so I like Back for More. It's pretty powerful. It's easier than normal to reanimate big stuff in this format because of cycling. Avian Oddity's nice. Flourishing Foxes too. I think it's really those three uncommons. Farfinder is nice. You need it in some decks, lots of decks, to play three colors effectively. But I think we're looking at these three uncommons, and I'm not sure which I like the most. I think I like these two more than the Fox, but the Fox is a pretty good cycling build around. I guess Back for More has the highest ceiling. I think it's what I'll grab. Start with 2 gold cards. see where things take us. I don't love Offspring's Revenge, so I don't really think I want to take it. It's a cool card, but I don't think it's very good in limited. It's not that easy to set up or get that much value out of. It's probably the Wolf Bear here. I think the Wolf Bear is better than the Vulpikeet. I don't love Vulpikeet's like super swingy plan. I think it's a playable card, but I like to avoid risk of 2-for-1s as much as I can, and Vulpikeet is not one of these mutate creatures who actually does that. So we're gonna take the Wolf Bear here. Okay, well, we got a second Back for More, which I'm having a hard time saying no to. Frostlings is good too, but I think we take the second Back for More and just say, all right, I guess we're in black-green, Probably means we're not taking or playing our first pick, but let's see what happens. All right, well, there is a pacifism here. We could always be green, white, splash, black, potentially at least. Pacifism's strong enough that I'm considering taking it. Migration Path is pretty great because it makes splashing a heck of a lot easier. I think that's really what it's between, is Pacifism and the Path. Evolving Wilds may be in the conversation too. Probably not, because I think both these cards are significantly better. Premium removal or a great card to make it easy for you to splash. That's kind of the question here. I think I'm going to take the Path. Ooh, hello. We had one of these yesterday on stream, and when I cast it successfully once, the OBS crashed, which was kind of funny. I don't think it's what we want to take here. I mean, we could consider it. Maybe we should. If we're going to be green-black, I guess we probably should take it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We may not be able to play it, but we should probably take it. And we already have Migration Path, and Back for More combos really well with it, because you can search it up and a couple big creatures, and your opponent is going to have to give you, the couple big creatures most likely. So I like Fertilid the most here. Adventurous Impulse, Bristling Boar, etc. I think I'll probably take the Boar. Okay, well, a second migration path probably means we're in on Ultimatum, I'd say. We are doing well on mana now. We could probably just be a straight-up 3-color deck now, which means something like Avian Oddity is more attractive than Honey Mammoth probably is. Honey Mammoth does give us a big boy, though. I'll stick with the Mammoth for now, I think. I think the Oddity's a better card, but... Alright, we'll take the Goriak. Only monocolored cards, that's right. We need the black reanimation spell. Good call. So right now, I mean, green seems pretty open. Other than that, I don't think we're locked in on anything. Survivor's Bond or Corpse Churn. I'll take the Corpse Churn for now. And an Impulse. So, yeah, I mean, right now, I think we would just play 2 islands and go with it, basically. And that's without it getting any more fixing, so... So Skycat Sovereign's good, but I don't think what we're looking for. It's not a big enough... It's not good enough that we, like, abandon what we've done already. We could actually be a green-blue deck splashing black, potentially. In which case, do we want Reconnaissance Mission, which is a pretty great build-around. It's better, though, if you have a lot of evasive creatures, and I think we literally have none. So, you know, there's that. So, I think we take one of these, you know, these black cards aren't great, but that's probably okay. They're all fine. We kind of need 2 drops, but do I really want to take a Coil Bug? I don't think so. I'll take a Whisperer here. Okay. So, probably Humble Naturalist here. Yeah, sets up some earlier plays and things like that. It's a human, which our Wolf Bear likes, for example. I like it a little more than the Nipper here, though the Nipper is nice. Do we want a 3rd back for more? I think we do. We definitely need to turn, you know, start looking at our deck as a back for more deck, though, once we have a 3rd one. And keep that in mind. Oh my god. What's happening here? Well, you know, it's hard to say no to this. I mean, Boon of the Wishgiver is great and probably should be the right pick, but I'm just going to take another Emergent Ultimatum. We have 3 back for mores and 2 Emergent Ultimatums, okay? That's like our deck now. Hornbash Mentor is pretty good. We could also pick up some more fixing if we feel like that's what we need. I'm not really convinced. I think we'll just take a Mentor here. I think we have enough fixing already, but that we can find more if we want it. So I think something like Honey Mammoth is increasingly attractive in a world where what we want to be doing is reanimating or searching up big creatures. There are better options for sure, but we're not seeing them. So, you know, I think that's what we take here. Okay, that crystal helps a little with fixing. I'll grab Survivor's Bond here, I think. More ways to mill ourselves would be kind of nice. This doesn't help us with fixing. We'll get a Bushmeat Poacher here. I don't think Ikoria is harder to draft than other sets. Not yet, anyway. If you're doing people draft for the first time, though, that could be why. it's definitely different. Of course, we I don't know what's happening for us here, but all right. So not fixing that helps us. Probably grab Dark Bargain. I wish Adventurous Impulse put things in our graveyard at this point, but it doesn't. I want the black-green Signpost uncommon is what I want. Oh, good. A light Boot Nipper is cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, more ramp would be good. That's true. Well, I think we can splash Mystic Subdual if we want to, and the Brushwag's not really going to be doing it for us in this deck. So I think we'll take the Subdual there. Take another Corpse Churn. I think these mill cards have become significantly better in a deck with Back for More, so I normally am not a huge Corpse Churn fan, but thank you for the sub, Velgar. Okay. It'd be crazy if our mana was good enough that we could play two... Well, we already are playing two ultimatums, but two different ultimatums. So Primal Empathy is pretty good. And it is something we could splash. The black cards here aren't great, but we kind of do need better removal, and maybe we need something like Mutual Destruction, unfortunately for us. Yeah, I think we kind of are desperate for removal on the whole. So I think I'm going to take Mutual Destruction. I guess our Back for More is our removal. I should remember that, but, you know, they're very finicky removal spells. Okay, here we'll take a Sandworm. It's a pretty big upgrade over a Honey Mammoth in the sense that we can cycle it early and then reanimate it late. It's easier to get in the graveyard. I have played Vintage Cube before. I'm not a huge Cube person. I don't really know why, but I've never gotten that into it. Man, well, I guess we'll take Gyruda then. We're playing black and blue, so we'll be able to cast it. This is, more fixing might be nice, but we're gonna take Gyruda. This deck is turning into something real silly. It's been silly already, but I don't think we'll be able to play Gyruda as our companion, but that's probably okay. Even converted mana cost. Well, might want to think about it, I guess. More fixing might be worth taking. We're doing okay on 2-drops. Sort of. Maybe we want a Jungle Hollow more than another Boot Nipper. Yeah, I think we could use some more fixing. I mean, we have 2 Migration Paths, but more fixing seems good. Ugh. I don't think we want another Mutual Destruction, although that is another way to get a creature into our graveyard if we really need to. We want a Poacher or a Mutual Destruction, basically. I guess we're going to take another Mutual Destruction. I don't know if I'm going to run it, but there you go. Okay, well, I'm happy to get an Evolving Wilds here over, the Girafid's fine, Capture Sphere is okay too, but really good fixing late is interesting to me. This deck is wacky. It's going to be hard to ever top it. So, we do have Titan's Nest. I haven't played with it, but if there's a deck for it, it might be this one. It helps us mill, and it helps us ramp. Both things I think we're interested in. We also have an Excavation Mole, which helps us mill, and is a little less slow. It actually adds to the board. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Mole. I don't think I want Titan's Nest. I have a hard time getting behind that one. All right, I'll take another Naturalist here. Only even converted mana cost. I mean, that would mean we have to cut our ultimatum. I don't think we really want to do that a whole lot. Oh, there's a crystal that fixes for us a bit. Do we want another corpse churn? I don't think so. I think maybe we'd rather have this boar. Oh, we already have a bunch of boars, don't we? Oh, we'll take a late dead weight pretty happily. This feels like a bot draft, huh? Kind of feels like a bot draft. Okay. Gotta trim this thing down now. Gotta trim this bad boy down. So he's not going to be a companion, but he's still a great card. And we have 2 cards that can tutor him up and cast him for free. So that's pretty nice. And he mills us, and we can reanimate stuff that he mills, etc. I mean, this deck... we're probably going to go like 0-3 with it, even though it seems like the coolest thing ever. No, I don't think we will. Seems pretty good. Oh, yeah, he's not monocolored. You're right, I keep forgetting about that. Okay, fine. But he's still really good, okay? We'll be searching up honey mammoths and the like, I guess. Okay. Probably don't need 2 mutual destructions. I'm going to leave 1 in. I think we probably don't really need to splash the subdual. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't crash OBS today like it did yesterday. Because it looks like we'll be casting it more. Probably cut at least 1 boar. Probably don't really need Dark Bargain anymore either. Probably don't really need Adventurous Impulse. We have so many high drops. It's kind of silly. So, Survivor's Bond. How many non-humans do we have? I mean, how many humans do we have? I think we literally have 2. So, I don't think we want it. We have 3. Still don't want it, I don't think. Mammoth does not trample, sadly. Just a big boy who gains us some life. Sandworm doesn't trample either. Yep, 2 migration paths. That's how our mana's so good. Good enough to play the ultimatum. I don't think we want to cut either of them. We also have Fertilid. Mana-wise. I do think we want to leave in 1 mutual destruction because searching up a kill anything removal spell with our Emergent Ultimatum is kind of important. And we can't get back for more with it. So I think we probably leave that in. I think with 3 back for mores, we probably want Corpse Churn. So I think we're going to go down to 1 less boar, 1 less, get rid of a Goriak. Yeah, we have Fertilid, 2 Migration Paths, a Jungle Hollow, and an Evolving Wilds, which is plenty. I think we're only going to run 2 islands. I guess the risk of doing that is that our mole could end up milling. Probably need to run at least 3 islands, I guess. Corpse Churn, we can make sure we get the island. Oh, no, we can't. Shoot. So we probably do need to run several islands. I mean, more than 2 or 3, probably. Or... yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we just cut this boar altogether. All the boars. I think we're a more defensive deck, basically. That is just looking to get to the late game and do silly stuff. So, yeah. We could run this crystal if we wanted more fixing, but I think we're probably okay. Cut 2 more cards. It's hard. I mean, normally I don't think I would want 2 corpse churns, but I think we actually want them here. I think we want to hold on to all this nonsense. So maybe Cavern Whisperer. I mean, seems like the Poacher will be pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, we could take out one of the high drops, but I guess we could take out a Honey Mammoth. The problem with that plan is... Yeah, I mean, I guess it would still be all right, though. I don't think we need the crystal. That's gross. Androctonus, yeah, I mean, that's what we're hoping to do. We have to get it down to 40 cards first, though. Well... Well, I think we want to keep the Mammoth because of Emergent Ultimatums, basically. You know, we want to have a big creature we can search up, and we're not going to be able to do it. I have more than 3 cards at fix. I mean, I have Fertilid, the Migration Paths. Yeah, I mean, the Corpse Turns is something I'm looking at. And then I have Evolving Wilds and Jungle Hollow. I mean... Maybe you're right. Maybe we should put in a crystal to make our mana a little bit better. But I don't think it's going to be that bad in this deck. But, yeah, I mean, there are some risks associated with milling ourselves. And maybe we'd rather have the Corpse Churns than Excavation Mole, in the sense that the Corpse Churns can get us back things that we mill, and Excavation Mole can't, even though the Mole adds to the battlefield. So the Mentor's not great, but he's a 3-mana 3/3 with upside, and I don't see really any reason I would want to cut that in this deck. I mean, it trades, and that's something we want. So I think we cut a Whisperer and a Mole. Yeah. I've found the Mentors to be pretty darn good so far. It's not going to be in this deck, mind you, but they're pretty darn good, especially the flying one. All right, let's see how bad our mana is. This will be interesting. Yeah. Okay. This is a wacky deck. All right. Man, we could use some green mana, huh? Corpse Turn's an instant, so we don't have to use it now. I don't think 4 islands is too many because of the mill we have. We don't really want to be milling away our islands, is the thing, so... So, we could cycle away Migration Path here, but I don't think I'm gonna. Probably will cycle him away, though. So, we're having mana problems right now. To start things off. So we'll cycle away this sandworm. Okay. At least we drew a creature. They may counter it, but hey. I'm just gonna go with Death Touch. Yeah, we definitely don't have a lot of creatures, but I think we can make do, hopefully. So, I think I may trade for the Scorpion here. Let's trade for the Coil Bug. Uh-oh. What I think we don't have for this deck to be really effective is a lot of removal. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to cycle this. We did hit a land. It's not really the one we wanted, but we did hit one. We'll be corpse churning at the end of their turn. That's interesting. They're going to get back one card with it. I guess I get back Boot Nipper with my Corpse Churn. I think we have 6 forests and an Evolving Wilds and a black-green dual land. Which, we should be running more forest in the sense that most of our, all of our fixing, really, is green. So, yeah. Oh yeah, they did have 2 cards because Coil Bug was in there. Okay, so I think we want the Boot Nipper. It's going to buy us time in a way that those other cards can't. I'm going to go with Lifelink this time. Yeah, I may add more forests to our deck. That's kind of a knee-jerk reaction, because this can happen even when you have the right number of forests in your deck, but, you know. If we can hit a forest... Ooh. Can we make it to next turn? So if we can hit a forest, we can get back our Gyruda with Back for More, kill something of theirs, and then reanimate something, most likely. So that's good news. We have to make it to the next turn, though. So 3, 5, and 6. Grim Dancer has Death Touch and Menace. All right. Okay, well, let's go for it. There's a decent enough chance that they have a, a counterspell, but I think we have to go for it to have a chance here. I mean, the thing we could do is do it on their turn. Gets us up to 3. So this is an instant. And if we do it on their turn, we have maybe more of a chance of blowing them out. You know, this having Death Touch is annoying because this is a fight card. If I really need the life, I could get Honey Mammoth. I mean, I think I wait. Just in the sense that I'll have more knowledge about what's going on and what is the best thing to reanimate. I think we were too late on our mana here, though. I mean, we can have a really explosive play here, but it might not matter. So I think we want to grab Gyruda most of all. I'm not so desperate for the life that... Maybe I am, actually. Might say I am. Nah. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to get Gyruda and hope we mill something, I guess. I think that's what we have to do. So we'll fight the 3/3. Unfortunately, if I fight this, my Gyruda dies, and I need for it to be able to block. That's mean. And I don't think I hit anything either. I did not. Alright. So was our mana surprisingly unreasonable there, or... I mean, I think it was, honestly, but at the same time... I think we can go to 4. I think going up to 7 for us is probably worth it. Yeah. Yeah, the Menace would have been a problem, basically, no matter what. I would have had to reanimate something amazing. Okay, this is a much better hand. We don't have any of our blue mana, but that's okay. Yeah, having green is key. I wonder why they went monocolored, so you can't search up other ultimatums? That would be silly. An ultimatum. 5-color ultimatums. Okay, then. Ooh, so if we play our Naturalist here instead of our Wolf Bear, we have enough mana for Gyruda next turn. So I think that's probably what we want to do. Okay. Wow. I whiffed. I've whiffed twice with Gyruda. What are the chances? Not that good. Still a turn 4/6/6, but that's a little obnoxious. Also, they have Graveyard Hate in play, which is also kind of obnoxious for us. Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So I think we play our Mentor here. Send in Gyruda. Now a chump block isn't really an option, so... Well... So, I think I'm going to go ahead and use Mutual Destruction, target their Enforcer, sacrifice our Gyruda. We don't really want to be dealing with Graveyard Hate is the thing, so... We'll attack with these two. We're not as far away from casting Ultimatum as it looks. Yeah, we might not. That's not nice. Okay. 4, 5, 6. So, yeah, let's just attack with our Mentor. Then we can play our Sandworm. Yeah, one Migration Path will almost get me there. That's right. Man, we've played some fatties early, but our opponent has had the answers for all of them, and there's another one. These early fatties have not been getting it done. It's not really worth dead waiting, I don't think. Yeah, oh yeah, let's go for it. You know, it's funny, like, when this format started, I thought it would be way too hard to cast ultimatums. And now maybe I think it's too easy. Based on how this draft has gone so far. Well, I'm glad I can kill him right away, because he is a problem. Ooh, that'll be good. Alright, so... Yeah, I think we do still kill him right away and hold off on Corpse Churn. Corpse Churn can get us back Gyruda, so that's good. Now I think our black mana is being unreasonable. I mean, our mana's not great, but it's not as bad as it has performed, I don't think. Okay. Get back Gyruda. And play... Well, I guess first we'll attack with our Mentor, actually. You know, I was really sad we milled up 2 of our back for Moors, but getting that Void Beckoner is hilarious. They actually have fewer cards left than we do. How did that happen? Oh, Whisper Squads. That's how. Wow. Thanks for the raid, Christian Calcano. Okay. Our opponent has so much removal. Like, we've done so many absurd things in this game, and yet they haven't lost yet, you know? Oh, well. How about that? Okay. So, I'll attack with both of these. Yeah, that is a big raid. So, I think we're going to back for more on their turn. Honey Mammoth is our best target at this point. Yeah. But we can wait to decide what we want to do. So for those who may have just gotten here on the raid, we have a pretty wacky deck in Limited with 2 Emergent Ultimatums and 3 back for mores. Not to mention Gyruda, so we're doing some silly stuff to say the least. Although we lost our first game, but our mana's not awesome, but we have made it work. Sort of. Do I want to prevent this damage enough that I just shouldn't reanimate now? It's their best creature in play, too, so I think I will. And yeah, we'll get our Honey Mammoth. I can actually... Oh, man, if I hadn't screwed this up, I could have killed the Marshal and the Tactician, but we'll just kill the Tactician, I guess. I could have done both, but, you know, things happen. All right, so let's go to combat. Attack with both 6/6s. What can we get with Corpse Churn right now? Hornbash Mentor's pretty good. Man. Alright, so I could Corpse Churn now, I guess. That would allow me to cast something. Okay. Or our opponent will just scoop while I'm thinking about it. Well, that was fun. You know, that opponent, man, they had answers for like everything we did. It took multiple haymakers to take them down instead of just 1 or 2. It's crazy. Okay, we're going first. We have cycling. I think we can keep this. Oh, can we though? Yes, yes we can. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright, we got our 3rd land at least. We're going to cycle the Sandworm at the end of their turn. Thank you for the follow, Ike Elcha. Alright. Alright, we're getting lands this time. How strange. How very strange that is. Still no blue mana, of course, but... Don't play bot drafts, Snow Monkey. That's the answer to that problem. Yeah, I was pretty sure I did not get your name right. Yeah, if we migration path, we get 2 islands and set up shenanigans. Question is whether it's worth corpse churning here. I think we may hold on to it for later to get back Gyruda. So we can ultimatum next turn now. Funnily enough. Yep, so let's ultimatum rather than Gyruda. And let's grab... What do we grab? Well, Honey Mammoth. Unfortunately, he's the only fatty left in our deck, really. What do they have in play? So I could get Honey Mammoth, Deadweight, and Exuberant Wolf Bear. Yeah, that seems good. I mean, the stuff's good enough. I wish I could get... Yeah, alright. So we're going to deadweight that and cast him. Wow, he has double strike. It's a little shocking. But I think we can deal with it now that we drew back for more. All right. This has got to be one of the wackiest decks I've ever drafted, like in any format. We got to at least go 4 and 3 with this thing, right? Hello, Jim. Glad you made it to the stream for the first time. See, this is a hand where the lack of green, I think, means we have to throw it away, especially on the draw. Like, this hand's going nowhere. Ooh. 2 ultimatums? I can at least throw one of them away, but... Oh, man. No fixing in this hand is rough, but I think we're going to keep it. Throw away an ultimatum. This may not go well. I do not own all the cards. I actually don't draft, you know, there's a lot of people who draft more than me. I unfortunately don't get to draft as much, you know, as maybe would be ideal. So literally every draft I play is streamed. So there's not like drafting I'm doing on the side and stuff like that, you know. So I don't actually. I'm only 10 drafts in at this point. I'm sure many people have more. Okay, we got to a 3rd land. Look out. Yes, I do have the same ultimatum twice. Very strange and awesome. You know, if we ever get the mana for it. Am I willing to trade? Valiant Rescuer is kind of a problem. So I think I am. Yeah, we just need to keep drawing lands. 4th land would be good. Okay, well, we didn't get a 4th land, but I'll take it. Fertilid can grab us 2 lands, which is good, if it's allowed to live. Yeah, I just take 2 here. Okay. Well, now I think maybe we play the Poacher. I think we play the Poacher here. Although setting up mana for back for more... Well, I can get 2 islands with this right now. Maybe I just block and grab 2 islands this turn, and then I can either back for more or Emergent Ultimatum next turn. That seems pretty good, I guess. I guess that's pretty good. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We need to throw these haymakers early. And that will allow us to do that. Okay. Ultimatum time. So, Honey Mammoth. Wolf Bear. And Honey Mammoth? Oh, they have to have different names. They have to have different names. What does Deadweight do right now? Kills something. Boot Nipper with Death Touch seems pretty good too, though. I think I'll grab the Boot Nipper. Yeah. Wasn't the most exciting ever, but I'll take it. It sucks that we can't get multicolored cards, but can only complain so much, I guess. Alright, so there's a good chance they have the Mass Pump spell here. But I think I'm kind of okay with that, given our situation. Or maybe they don't. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So we have 7 mana, huh? So I think I can kind of take my foot off the gas for a turn here, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just back for more when they attack us. Get back my Sandworm, fight one thing, block another thing. Yeah, I guess that'll be our plan here. Get back our Sandworm. Interesting. All right, so let's kill the Deadeye. Block the Commando. Ooh, that was nice. So we have a second ultimatum, but we really don't have anything that's that good to grab. I guess we can just grab 3 creatures of any kind, though. Our opponent's going to be like, seriously? So, Honey Mammoth. We don't have... All our best creatures are colors, unfortunately. Guess we can just grab a Corpse Churn. And A humble naturalist. Yeah, it kind of looked like the tapper screwed them. Casting 2 ultimatums in one game is pretty sweet, but our deck doesn't really have the stuff it needs to really take advantage of that, unfortunately. Hornbash Mentor or Wolf Bear? I think I'm going to get... Yeah, let's get the Mentor. Turn off the ability of our opponent to chump block, basically. Well... Okay. Well... Oh no, he got exiled. How sad. How sad that is. Why do you have to get exiled? Okay. Well, we can still use back for more, but probably going to do it a little differently. I think for now... Seven mana for 2/2 drops. Yeah, it's not so good. It's not so good. All right, there's a big boy. I think we just pass the turn and leave up back for more. We can get back our 4/4, use it to fight that, and then also have it help us double block. Seems pretty good. Okay, well. Okay, so... I think we want to get rid of the Death Touch creature here. Let me tap this for mana first, though. Then... Then we play Honey Mammoth in our second main phase here. Well, it's going pretty well. We're at least going to go 3-3 with this silly thing. Well, hold on a second, actually. I want to look at our deck. See if there's maybe some better options of stuff to just stick in that we could grab. Like, having another decent-sized creature is pretty tempting. Because our 4 best cards, all of our best cards, are gold. So we can't get our Back for More or our Gyruda. And we end up having to get some pretty mediocre things. Maybe we just want, like, Survivor's Bond in our deck, too. Our deck, you know, we frequently have the 2 targets, and getting it back and getting 2 things back is pretty attractive. But maybe I'm just overthinking it and should just keep doing what we're doing. Thank you for the follow, Solitarity and Pig Friend Life. Yeah, we have 2 emergent ultimatums. It's kind of silly. Whisper instead of Poacher. I think that seems reasonable. I think that's a good call. Yeah. The Poacher does block reasonably well, but... It's nice that the 3 main fixing cards we have can all get us double blue if we need it. You know, the Fertilid has to survive, etc. Yeah, we have Kudrow. He was our first pick, but then we didn't play him. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're up against somebody playing Gigantha, though. So they've got a free 5-mana... Not free, but an 8th card that's a 5-mana 5/5 that fixes for them in their hand, so... That's always fun. We can make Menace Death Touch happen down here. I like that. That is interesting. So, let's go with Death Touch. Yeah, our draft went pretty silly, that's for sure. Okay, well, it's going to have Trample now, too. This companion is just a 5-mana 5/5 who provides a bit of fixing for them. Alright, so the question here is whether I would rather mutate onto Bootnipper here or just grab the 2 lands we need for Gyruda next turn. I don't know. I think the Cavern Whisperer plays pretty attractive. The problem is they do have mana, and they have blue mana up, so maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the 2 lands. I mean, they might be able to counter that with Convolute, I guess. That would kind of suck. But let's go for it. Yeah, they might have Convolute here. No? Okay, we're going to grab 2 islands then. You think they're going to cast Gyruda? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. I do love that Heron. I've really only had 1 deck where I got to play it, is the sad thing for me, but... Alright. We've whiffed with Gyruda every time we've cast Gyruda, so let's try not to whiff this time. Ooh. Well, at least we got something out of it. So, should I just kill this thing by sacrificing my Nipper? I think I probably should. It's a pretty big problem overall. I could actually sacrifice the Mentor instead, which might be better right now because I can mutate onto this. Yeah. Although I can mutate onto this too, but this will be more impressive. Let's lose our Mentor. Gross. It's messed up. Oh my god. Talk about all in. Kind of wishing I had lifelink now, but, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, it's going to come down to a race for sure. We need to draw something nice here. Can we go ultimatum or back for more? We actually don't have, for the first time all day, we don't have a good target for back to more. I mean, Hornbash Mentor would be okay, but it wouldn't have that big of an impact. Honey Mammoth. Oh, I got what I wanted there. Okay. So, I think I attack with both of these. Yeah. Can I attack with everything and just win here? I don't think I can. Because... yeah, they could block both of these and go to 1. So yeah, we'll just attack with those two. Then play Honey Mammoth. Alright, we'll kill Gigantha. We got pretty lucky on that Honey Mammoth. We do have 2. And we could have also drawn, like, a few other cards. We got there. Sometimes it's the luck of the draw, you know? So if we'd drawn Honey Mammoth or one of our ultimatums, we would have won. But I think that's it. I guess... yeah, I don't think we have anything with Reach or anything else. Yeah, thank God they didn't have another mutation, huh? Life gain isn't bad when it's attached to a reasonable body. But things that just life gain. Oh, you're right, because the ultimatum wouldn't have actually gotten us our Honey Mammoth. Huh. Well, we're not going to have any mana problems. And that is attractive, but I think we probably still have to mulligan this thing. Yeah. Right, this is better. We are going to bottom the ultimatum, though. So this is turn 3 Wolf Bear now. Nice. Well, we have both our migration paths. That means cycling one isn't the worst plan. Yeah, so we just take this. As you often do when a prickly marmoset attacks you, you take it. So we can swing for 8 this turn. Man, I think we go for it. I mean, they can swing back at us for 9, I guess. But then I can play Honey Mammoth next turn. So... think we're going to attack for 8. And we're going to Migration Path. So we have 1 island. I guess we're going to get an island and a swamp here. Oh, they can actually hit us even harder than I was expecting. Potentially. So if they cycle something here... They don't, though. They could still, I guess. There are 1-mana cyclers in this format. Okay. This is gonna hurt. 5-9, yeah, so... Yeah. We're gonna have to be a little more conservative the rest of the way. Ooh, double mammoth, though. How about that? I don't think I'm brave enough here to attack, though. All they would need is some removal, you know? And I can even get a mammoth back with Corpse Turn, potentially. Yeah, this is a really good cycling deck. Every time I've drafted the cycling deck, it turns out, like, reasonable. But not much more than that. It's been kind of depressing. Alright, so I think that I will attack with this mammoth now. Thank you for the follow, Antwerpia. We really want them to block. In an ideal world, they block here somehow. Whether, you know, it's reanimating this, not reanimating, but animating it, or chump blocking with the stinger. Them taking 6 is okay too, but I don't love it. Yeah, they're just going to take 6. The fact that they cycled that away now tells me that they're trying to find a way to win, like, now. Yep. Why did they decide not to make this become a 5-4? Was that a misclick, or is there a reason they did that? Or is it a creative way to rage quit? I don't know. Okay. It's a pretty big pain. Like, do they have one more card with cycling in their hand? Oh, yeah, I think we have to block, sadly. Alright, then they have to block both of our guys. So then we play Fertilid. I think maybe we want lifelink more. I think gaining life this turn is going to be more important than killing something. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, if I double blocked, I would have lost a Mammoth. I think holding on to the 2 Mammoth when they were exactly at 6 was worthwhile. If I had lost the bear, if I had lost a Mammoth instead of a bear, they wouldn't have had to block. They would have had to block the Mammoth, but not the 4/4. All right, I think we can make do with this. Nice. So let me just grab an island now with the Evolving Wilds. Probably do. Yeah, the funny thing about our ultimatum in this deck is that, like, our deck yesterday was better at using the ultimatum, but this deck is better than, basically, better in every way other than that deck we had yesterday where we got the ultimatum. Because that deck had, like, multiple fatties and it had multiple removal spells. And this deck, like, we don't have very much removal that's monocolored anyway, you know? So, yeah. Right, so play Wolf Bear. Turn 3 Wolf Bear with your Naturalist in play is pretty potent, man. You know, swinging for 8 on turn 4. It's pretty impressive. Man, that's annoying. We're going to have to kill him. Luckily we can, but I have to give up a creature to do it, and I don't really want to. But I guess I will. So, yeah, we'll tap this guy for mana. And then use Mutual Destruction. I don't think we wanted to just dead weight it. I mean, that would have been the more aggressive move, but I think just getting him off the table, he still would have had that static ability, which is kind of a problem. I'm glad I can dead weight that. Okay, so deadweight the Nipper. Make Hornbash Mentor a 4/4. Then we'll Migration Path. We don't have anything good for back to more yet, but back 4 more yet, but that's probably okay. I gave Wolfbear a B-, I think. But it seems like it's been more like a solid B. I might have given it a solid B. I don't know. I know I gave it at least a B-. So yeah, we want an island. And I guess, yeah, swamp. Our record so far today is it 5-1? Or are we 5-2? We're either 5-1 or 5-2. Oh yeah, I should have gotten a forest. That would be, yeah. Man, I would be able to cycle away this Migration Path. I kind of got lucky to draw it still, but... So, I have two options here. One is that I attack with both and just give one of them up, and then I can get whichever one back with back for more. And I think that's the best option. Yeah. I could have just attacked with the Wolf Bear and threatened to pump it. But I think we can afford to lose something here. Alright, so I guess we'll do another one of these. And this time we will get a forest. We'll just get 2 forests. Wait, we want them to play something small enough that our Wolf Bear can kill it? Okay. I'm gonna have to do something suboptimal, most likely, with back for more. Although, I could actually just reanimate something at the end of their turn and hope I can get in for lethal. Oh, I have to fight, even if I don't want to. We need them to play another creature for us to fight. Oh, does it say up to 1? It does say up to 1. Probably still not worth doing right now, because I could get it back, but it wouldn't get me there, so... Okay, well, here's another Honey Mammoth. Has Honey Mammoth been the secret best card in our deck? It definitely hasn't. Spoiler alert. Okay. Ooh, we haven't gotten to Gyruda in a while. Alright. This will help us go wide enough to kill them, I think, in the near future. We'll definitely take this Porky Parrot. And yeah, end our turn. Yeah, we did mill a coil bug, so that that makes it a little harder for us to go wide. I actually have 3 back for more Zach Sherman, believe it or not. That's how silly this deck is. Alright, so it's time to attack with everything on our turn, I would think. Ooh. We don't have anything that good left in our library is the silly thing. So we're just going to attack with everything here. Okay. At this point, I think casting back for more is better than casting our ultimatum. So we're just going to end our turn. Although I could have gotten dead weight. Getting dead weight there would have been kind of funny. Alright, yeah. I could have killed with back for more too, but I don't think we needed to do it. So we were 5-1. Now we're 6-1. Our mana has been pretty kind to us, other than that first game, where it looked like things were not going to go so well. I think we can actually keep this. It's a little dangerous, but it's a turn 4 Gyruda. Yeah, so I think we can... sacrifice some... Another Gigantha, huh? I think we can sacrifice some early game action for getting caught up big time late. It's actually only a turn 5 Gyruda. I think I said a turn earlier than I meant, but that's still good. It's less good if they have a fast start, so... Okay, well, that'll help us out. I think my mana base is pretty good overall. It could be a little better, definitely, but... Why does everyone seem to have multiple Drannith Stingers, you know? What's that about? Okay, so we want Forest Island here. So I'm probably going to block this turn. I don't desperately need my Humble Naturalist anymore. Yeah. Like, trading a trick or whatever for it is fine by me. Alright, so Gyruda. Nice. That's pretty good, I guess. Look out. Yeah, it's pretty gross that we also have back for more, which will allow us to get back Gyruda. Potentially, anyway. So... I think I'm going to attack with both of these creatures. This guy has Menace. No, he doesn't. That's sad. I thought he had Menace. That's the common one. So we'll just attack with Gyruda here. Like, if their plan here is to double block Gyruda, we're cool with it. If they don't want to do it, we just slam our Honey Mammoth, so... Well, we can also play... He was not on my top 10 bombs, but yeah, I agree, he probably should have been. So, can we just win now, basically? Alright. So... I think I'm just going to back for more now. It's tempting to wait and try to be flashy with it, but I just don't think it's necessary. It's unnecessarily risky. Alright, yeah, we got there. Man, that deck was wacky. You know, it turns out when you get 3 back for mores, your deck's going to be pretty good.